guys, welcome to another episode of Learn That Solo. Today we're going to be looking at Mariana's Trench by August Burns Red. Let's take a look. Alright guys, for this particular song, August Burns Red are in drop C tuning, which is C, G, C, F, A, D. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright, so the first section is going to start off with these little octave chords. I'm going to start on 8 of the 5th string and 10 of the 3rd, and then I'm going to slide that up to 11 of the 5th and 13 of the 3rd. So slide in, and then I just add sort of a little rhythm there. So I'm sort of sliding and going slide 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go back to 1st fret. And I'm sort of going 1, 2, 3 on the 1st fret, and then I slide it over to the 4th fret. And then I'm sort of going 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of the rhythm that I'm thinking of. Okay, now after all that happens, I flip to my neck pickup and I'm going to this little phrase here. Alright, so I'm sliding in. Because we've ended up here on 4, it's kind of necessary to get that slide happening. I'm on 15 of the 3rd string, and then I'm going, which is 14, 16, 18 on the 2nd. So from 15 of the 3rd, and then 14, 16, 18 on the 2nd. Okay, then I jump to 16 of the 1st string, and then I go, we want to jump to 14 of the 2nd string, and then back down to 16 of the 1st. And then after that, I do the same group of 3 notes twice. Now initially I thought it was this, but I watched a video of the band playing it live, and lo and behold, he does a hilarious stretch here. So what I'm doing is I'm going 13, 14, and then up to 18 on the 2nd string, and I just do those 3 notes twice. At the end of that, I do a hammer on from 13 to 14, and then I play 11, and then 9 of the 2nd string. So I'll play that all again a little slower. Let's try the whole thing from the start of the section a little slower. Alright, so the second section is going to start from 8 of the 5th string again, but this time just a single note, and I'm hammering to 11. And then I jump to the 4th string and I'm going to do a hammer on from 10 to 11 with my middle to my pointer. And then from there, I'm jumping to 10 of the 3rd string. Now this is a quick triplet, and I'm going to pick all of these notes. I'm playing 10, 11, 13. Okay, after that I want to do a hammer on from 11 to 14 on the 2nd string. And then after that, I'm going to go 13, 14 to 16 as hammer-ons as well. So I'll go. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll do it again a little slower. Okay, and at the end of that, when I've got my pinky on 16 of the 2nd string, I want to flatten that and get to 16 of the 1st. Sorry. So hammering on, and then doing the flat. At the end of that, I do a hammer on into a pull-off from 13 to 14, back to 13 on the 1st string, and then I go to 14 of the 2nd. So just from this last little phrase, I'll do that again. Hammer in, flat finger, and then the hammer on from the 13 to 14, and then ending on the 14 of the 2nd string. Let's try the whole thing last far one more time. Okay, then it goes. Okay, so I'm picking the first 3 notes, which is 16, 14, 13 on the 1st string. Okay. Now as soon as I get to the pointer finger, I want to do a hammer into a pull off. So I'm going to go 13, 14, 13. So all together. And then it goes. So what I'm doing here is a pull off from 14 to 13 on the 2nd string. And then I want to go to 15 at the 3rd string. So I go. Okay, the next bit goes. So we've just got 4 notes left. I want to start from 14 of the second and go to 15 of the third. Then I'm jumping to 13 of the first string, and then jumping up 2 strings to 13 of the third. So it'll go. Now you'll notice that I'm using my middle finger to jump to that note there. I tried it with a couple of things. Pointer doesn't work. You don't really have enough time to get the ring around there. So I did find that the middle was the best for me, but if you can find something better, give that a try. So we had, from the start of that little chunk, let's try the whole section now. Let's start with the last section. I'm going to start from 16 of the first string. I'm going to do a pull off to 14, 13. And I do the same thing on the second string. So I'll go, and then just do the exact same thing again. Okay, now after I've done that twice, I want to do 2 of this group on just the first string. So I'm going to go 16, 14, 13 twice. So the whole thing thus far. Hope that makes sense. And then from there I roll my pointer up to 13 of the second string, and then we start more of an ascending pattern. So all I'm doing is just working that shape forwards instead of backwards. So what I'm doing here is going 13, 14, 16 on the second, and then the same on the first. So all together thus far now. Okay, hope that makes sense. Now at the end of that, I slide in from 16 to 18 on the first string. So I sort of, at the end of that hammer on, I guess, when I get to the pinky note, I hit the pinky note again, and then I work into this last part. So what I'm doing there is a hammer into a pull off from 13 to 14 back to 13 on the first, and then I play 13 of the string above, and then I hit 13 again and do a pull off. So it'll go. And then I do that pull off again. Sort of go. And at the end of that, I'm just vibratoing 15, hitting 15 of the third string and giving it a light vibrato. So that last little chunk. Alright, let's put the last section together now. And that's the Mariana's Trench solo. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you real soon.